Hey guys, it's Itsisaactech here. Today we have our MacBook Air back to school review, talking about how functional this laptop really is for you schoolgoers, whether that be online due to the current situation or those of you lucky enough to go back on the campus. This video is for you. Now, let's dive into the new refreshed MacBook Air. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It's the only way that we grow. So this is the refreshed Air. We have the new Magic Keyboard, which Apple have conveniently incorporated with scissor switches. Apple finally getting away from the horrible butterfly switch that just had all sorts of dust and particles getting stuck under the stopping keys from working. So that's an IIT thumbs up to Apple for this. Also, this means you can get more keyboard travel out of your, you guessed it, keyboard. This is great for those of you who will have paper intense and project intense modules. Maybe not so much the best for people studying computer science, but we can go into that a little bit later. This keyboard is miles better than the old one. Of course, there is no touch bar on the Air. I mean, it is an Air, but there is Touch ID, which in typical Apple fashion works like a charm, really quick and effective. So that's an IIT thumbs up. Now, let's talk about the specs. The Mac Air ships out with Intel's 10th Gen Iris Plus graphics card with support for Thunderbolt 3 EGPs enabled. The Mac Air is not a powerhouse all-conquering laptop like a Lenovo ThinkPad X1 or a Surface Laptop 3, but nor should it be because the Mac Air has been created with functionality in mind. You can turbo boost your Mac Air to 3.5 GHz on an i7 processor from the standard 1.1 GHz on a Core i3, but at that point I would strongly urge you to just shell out a couple hundred more and get yourself a MacBook Pro, which has a bit more bang to the buck. This is the first time we're getting a quad-core chip in an Air, meaning more power when using graphic-intensive applications or programs, so this is another IIT thumbs up to Apple. Apple also went and did us another solid by increasing the base storage to 256 gigs standard and upgraded up to 2 terabytes. So if you're a space junkie or like me, you always run out of space, this should be perfect for you. Or you could just buy an external hard drive on Amazon, just saying. Apple are also claiming you can get up to 11 hours of battery life on the new Air, but in reality, with various applications running and tabs being open, I would put that number closer to 9 hours. There's no screen upgrade on this Air refresh. It's still the same size 13-inch 2560 by 600 screen, which is a pretty screen, not the best, not the worst, definitely an average screen. Also, the Air doesn't come with any Wi-Fi 6, and with how this year has been with Zoom and video conferencing being a necessity, the 720p grainy camera does leave a lot to be desired. The microphone is pretty good though and has improved. There's a pretty low signal noise ratio, not exactly like the 16-inch MacBook Pro, but it's good for your everyday recording, not podcasting though. Anyway, there's better speakers in this MacBook Air with roughly about 25% more sound along with some added bass. You know, that meaty part of the music. It is a clear speaker, and for the size of the laptop, I'm not sure you'd find much better elsewhere. Now for the prices. The MacBook Air with the student discount comes up to $899 US pre-tax. Typical Macs last for a couple years, so to have a product like this through the duration of your course for $899 is pretty good. Not only that, as of the time of this recording, Apple are also adding free first generation AirPods to the package, so $899 pre-tax and a pair of AirPods with free engravings included. I'm not sure there's much more you'd want from a laptop. Anyways, that's the end of the video, but as always, our job here at IIT is to keep you informed on everyday tech for everyday people. Until next time.